Hi, this is a video on how to use the interest rate conversion function on the TI BA2 calculator. And so the interest rate conversion button is on the number 2 button, and you enter it by second ICONV. So let's get into how to use it. It converts interest between effective interest rates and nominal discount rates, effective discount, and nominal interest rates as well. So it can convert any interest rate to any other of those types. Okay. So you enter it by saying second ICONV. Oops, got to turn the calculator on first. Second ICONV. And there you'll see NOM. And you'll see it's a pretty simple structure. It has a place where you can enter a nominal rate, a place where you can enter the effective rate, and a place where you can enter the number of conversions per year, or actually per period, depending on it. So let's see how to use it in a simple example. So if I put NOM equal to 26.9%, 99%, you have to hit enter to get it in there. So that's a standard credit card rate for calculating interest. Then you want to look at the effective rate. Well, so that rate is actually a daily rate. So 365 goes in for number of conversions per year is 365 days. And we go back, use the up arrow to go back to effective, and you notice it has the compute in the screen here. So that's a value we can compute, and you would just hit compute. And there it is, 30.97%. And that's the equivalent annual effective interest rate for the daily convertible rate of 26.99. That's it. And now you can go in reverse. If you have an effective rate, you can calculate the nominal rate by reversing the steps, filling in effective, and solving for NOM. Okay, so that's a summary there. If the convertible daily rate is 26.99%, then the effective annual rate is 30.97%. All right, you still need to know the algebra behind this as well, but we're just giving the basic steps using the ICONV worksheet. Now, let's say you want to do here's a complicated problem. You have an annual nominal discount rate convertible quarterly is 3.2%. Find the equivalent annual nominal interest rate convertible semi-annually. So the frequencies are different. One is quarterly, one is semi-annually. One's a discount and the other is an interest rate. And so that takes a little bit of understanding of the formulas to work out. Here are the formulas. The growth factor for annual effective interest rate I, 1 plus I, is equal to 1 plus I2 over 2 squared for the semi-annual interest rate. And it's equal to 1 minus D4 over 4 to the negative 4 for the quarterly discount rate. So discount rates have minus signs in their formula. And so our strategy for doing this is we're going to convert from D4 to D first. And the reason is they both are negative. So it turns out that in the interest rate calculator, you can either have them both be positive or both be negative. And so that allows you to do both interest and discounts. All right, so let's get into that. So D4 is given as 3.2%. So we'll go to nominal, and we're going to type in 3.2, enter. Except I'm not going to type that. I forgot, it's a discount rate. That's why you have to put it in as a negative for these formulas to work. And so the discount rate goes in as negative 3.2, and the frequency goes in as 4. It's a quarterly rate. And now we can hit compute. and we get negative 3.16. Let's just record that. So we put in negative 3.2, 4 conversions per year, and the effective rate is negative 3.161808. So that's D. And we have to convert that to I using this middle equation right here. And there really is nothing you can do except go out of the interest conversion and use algebra to do it. So that's what we're going to do. And the way we go out, take this number out, is you can hit the clear button. And the number is left there. You're out of the worksheet and you have the number there. So hit %. That makes it a decimal number. And add 1 to it. And that gets you the discount factor, 0.968382. So that's 1 minus D. And that's the reciprocal of 1 plus I. So hit the reciprocal button. And now you have 1 plus I, 1.032, and subtract 1. And that's the interest rate I in decimal form. So multiply by 100. And there you go. We now have that the interest rate is, the annual effective interest rate is 3.265%. Okay, oops. Okay, so the thing is, we don't have the semi-annual rate yet, and we have to do another set of, we have to get this back into the interest conversion. So the easiest way to do that is to store it. So I'm going to store this in memory 1, and then we're going to go into the interest conversion, and I'm going to go to effective and say recall 1. There it is right there. Now you have to hit enter to get it in there. And we're going to go to conversions. It's a semi-annual rate, so the conversions are 2. So hit enter for that. And then go back up. And now we have to calculate the nominal rate. So we say compute on nominal. And there it is, 3.238814. And that is our answer. That is the answer to the question. That's the annual nominal interest rate that's equivalent, convertible semi-annually. All right, so that's how that's done, and that's a little basics. That's maybe a little complicated. Try it out on some other problems and see if you can understand the various steps here, especially with discount. It's kind of it's an unnecessary step that you have to convert here from D to I outside the interest conversion one, but that's the way that the worksheet is configured right now. Okay, so see you next time.